And they allowed those expectations to grow during their ascent to the temple. And in this particular Psalm of Ascent, they spoke of sowing and reaping. Sowing their tears that they hoped would then reap joy. The historical context, if you care, of this psalm is that we believe it's during the reign of what the scriptures call the second Messiah, King Cyrus, right? I've said many times that the scriptures name three Messiahs: David, Cyrus, and Jesus. Cyrus was the king of the Persian Empire. He reigned during the time of the exile of the people in the 5th century BCE. And King Cyrus was kind to the people. He allowed for funding of their library. Mostly the reason why we have any Hebrew scriptures is due to King Cyrus. And eventually, he allowed them to go home. A tear-filled journey home. A journey that remembered all that they had lost, the years of their farms, the worry of what their homeland would look like when they got back, the anxiety of whether or not they would be able to make Jerusalem work again, the anticipation of living together as a people with a temple, because they had done it without a temple for so long. And they wrote a song about it. It's Psalm 126. And it begins with thinking that this journey is like a dream come true. We come with our tears, and we believe that God will transform them into joy. They come with their dreams, as if their dreams are seeds to plant in the ground. They were dreamers on a journey home. Dreamers on a journey home, that's a pilgrimage. Coming to church in a car doesn't feel like a pilgrimage. So let's go back to the question. Imagine that the pilgrimage is not to the baby Jesus, but it's to a grown-up Jesus. What do you want to say? Or do you? Did I stump you? Or are you offended that it's not baby Jesus?
Well, I feel more like I don't know what I'd say, but like I'd expect more of the adult Jesus. Like a baby Jesus, I would just go and it would be there like, I was told, and that would be amazing. But if it were a grown-up Jesus, I'd expect him to do something.
Right? Cool. Or have a plan. Right? Be able to tell you his political platform clearly.
Does he know what's ahead?
Yeah.
Like Mary Ellen's
Easter.
Does he know what's ahead?
Yeah, does Jesus, this human person that we can relate to now, it's 10 fingers, 10 toes, does he know what's ahead of you? Does he know what's ahead of him? Does he know what's ahead of you?
I want to thank him for coming.
I want to thank him for coming. Yep.
We're looking for the answers to all questions.
We're looking for the answers to all the questions.
Some kind of proof of who he was.
Some kind of proof of who he was.
Burden.
Say again.
A
What do you mean?
burden.
You would want to talk about a burden? His burden or your burden?
There's a burden on him to prove.
Right. The burden's on him, not on us to get it. So you'd almost like expect him to talk first, have something to say.
I want to hug.
You want a hug?
What's next?
What's next? Yeah. It's very different to imagine, right, that the wise men and the shepherds were thinking back. Right? I mean, even the shepherds with you'll find the babe, wrapped in cloth and lying in a manger. I'm not sure that they believed that, it was they didn't have the picture. They don't have the whole story like we do, right? So they still think that there had to be something about Mary and Joseph. There had to be someone who could talk to them about what was happening, right? Surely it's not just about a baby being born, right? I mean, that had to be something going through their mind. Right? It's hard to imagine that the wise men and the shepherds, to them, this isn't that nostalgic, wonderful, joy-filled. It's joy-filled, but it's not like nostalgia with candlelight. It's a desperate search for answers and understanding and love and an expectation that someone has a plan, right? That someone can turn the raw material of my dreams, right? That include what? What are our dreams? What do you dream about?
Peace.
Peace.
Peace, love, and understanding.
Peace, love, and understanding.
A good job.
Good job. Yeah. Justice.
I dream about not having to work.
Right. Yeah, no, I mean, right? I get a little rest. Where's the Sabbath? What happened? What happened? What happened to the life that God planned for us that would have like play and work and rest and play and work and rest? Because that's not true of many people in our culture. We haven't figured out how to do some of that. Some people rest great but play really badly. What do you dream about?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Yeah. How do I do this life? What do I do? What am I supposed to do? And don't get me wrong, I'm going to show up on Christmas Eve and I'm going to enjoy the nostalgia and I'm going to enjoy the story. I love these stories. We tell them every year on purpose because we love them. We love the shepherds. I am jealous that the nativity scene that Patty borrowed from her grandchild has 4 sheep. Mine only has 2. Right? I mean, like, I love the stories. I want to play. I love that her shepherd is like this. Like, I mean, like, oh, my shepherd's like nice with the sheep. You know? Right? I mean, like, I love that they, you know? I love the story too. And I'm going to show up and I'm going to light my candle and I'm going to stand in a circle with you guys and I'm going to feel the kind of love that I think God wants us to feel for one another. Right? But we would be horribly remiss in comparing for that beautiful moment if we didn't actually believe that the dreams that we can take to God, we can then expect God to transform them into something else. Because that's what people expect when they journey to God. That's what people, all of our ancestors, believed, that they could take even their tears and God would transform it to joy. Their dreams, they brought their dreams. And so it would be horrible if we didn't know what dream we should bring with us. Amen. I'm going to invite middle school kids up to light the Advent read for us today.